Hello everybody here. I believe we are live team here and we're getting ready to start game 1 versus the Houston Astros here. Um, just to follow up, I did try to talk in my last video last night and evidently I didn't realize but my microphone wasn't working and you didn't hear anything I was saying. So I just want to say right now, I apologize for not being to post any videos here sooner. I lost power for a week with Hurricane Irma that came through our state of Florida here, and I just had no power. And then once I got power, I had to go back to work, and as well as just trying to recover. Luckily, I didn't really have any damage here. Everything's good. There was no really flooding in my area, luckily, so we made it, or I made it with no problem. And I hope everybody that is watching the video that lives here in Florida, I hope you all made it through the storm okay and recovering real good. So hope watching my videos here will take your mind off the storm that we had and enjoy yourself a little bit. So with that, we're going to get started here. But on another side note, I just uploaded a video from NASCAR Heat 2. It was a Camping World Truck Series video, and it's on my channel right now. I just posted it maybe half hour ago. So if you guys want, you could go check it out. It's just a little small video. It's nothing big. It's nothing fancy. I didn't go live or anything. It was pre-recorded. So with that, let's get on to what you guys have came to see. We're, like I mentioned, we're doing game 1 against Houston. We got Chris Archer on the mound for us, and Colin McHugh. I can't pronounce that name. We'll find out here in a minute when the commentators start talking. So I will show you of course, just like all the other videos, excuse me, the East standings here, and we still got a good lead. We're 14-3 right now in our early start of the year. We're almost done with April, and telling story of the season, I'd say, for the East is the Yankees. They only won 4 games right now, as you see there in last weeks. I hope it turns around for New York. If not, it'll be a long year. But for us, we're actually continuing pretty much where we left off from last year. We're winning games and doing I'd say very well. So, and if you haven't watched last night's video, go back and watch it. I mean, the video was, I can't believe we were down 6 in the bottom of the 9th, and we got 2 home runs to come back. I mean, that was just unbelievable. That'll be the previous video. That'll be game 17. This is game 18 that's coming up. That's why I got that like little hashtag and with the title, so y'all can know on what game number I am on. I'm doing 162 games, so that's why I'm doing that. Make it easier for you guys if you guys do miss my videos here. So this is the schedule right now that I got up right now. As you see, we got 3 against Houston, then we go on the road to end out April into Baltimore. This is the same schedule as the real Tampa Bay Rays season. The only thing is, since I'm doing it on season mode with year-to-year saves, the dates and all that are not official. They're like pushed down a week or 2 weeks, as we got a long, I wouldn't say really long road trip, but we got Baltimore, Toronto, and Miami coming up. So on the road, then we come back against Miami, Toronto, and Kansas City. So let's get on to the video here, and I will mention this real quick. If I probably won't commentate too much during the game, because I'm going to let the commentators do the talking, and as well as this way you guys can have like a feel of the game, you know, if anybody's curious of what MLB 17 is. So we're going to get our rosters all set up here, and wow, Zobrist's energy is not gone up too much from last time. I'm going to give him another day off. I'm going to put Zobrist's short. Longoria, you're DHing today. Barnett, you're going to play third. Myers, excuse me, went down the wrong pipe. We'll put Dickerson in as cleanup. He did very good last night. And Barnett will play third. Cabrera will... I'm going to take Cabrera out of the lineup. I'm going to put in Forsythe again at second. Loney will play first. Kiermaier center. I'm going to take Jaso out. He didn't do bad last night. Just, I don't know. He just kind of gave me a bad vibe last night. And I'll put Navarro back in the 9 hole for tonight. So, let's get started. I'm going to... While it's loading up here, you see the East standings again. And Yankees must have just evidently just won. They're 5-11 now. And the team rankings. And here's our pitching matchup. So here we go.
Friday night baseball under the dome at Tropicana Field. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Rays baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Chris Archer gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Matt, last season he was one of my favorite pitchers to watch. Every outing, slow ones. You have that kind of an ERA, that means you're dominating throughout the whole season.
Chris Archer's starting a little rough this year, but he's got time to turn it around.
Trend of dominance.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Well, Matt, they're playing good ball. If you look at the standings, they got a nice, comfortable lead. But comfortable it can be trouble. You got to stay focused, keep your foot on the pedal, and just continue to put that opponent away, because this little lead can dwindle quick.
Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold?
Well, Matt, they've really been struggling the last 3 or 4 games to score runs. They haven't been able to execute a bunt. They haven't been hitting and running. They haven't been doing the little things that maybe might jump them. And the biggest thing, the power has disappeared. So they've struggled the last 3 or 4 games.
Into the windup and the pitch. A.J. Pollock is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Matt, I got to be totally honest here. With Woody Keller behind the dish, don't be too surprised if you have a few questionable calls. It's not that he's consistently off, but I've been told it seems like he has a fairly tall strike zone. We'll keep an eye out for that.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away. Digging in, Jason Castro, as he's been in a pretty good stretch over the last 10 or so ball games. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
0-1. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Chasing after it is Joyce, and that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth, first baseman number 23, Chris Carter.
Here's Chris Carter now.
Yeah,
he was 1
still
for
around
4
on
with the
Houston,
2-bagger in yesterday's
my
game.
current season mode at least. And he's a scary at bat to worry about.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a whiff at a good
Unless he
slider
swings
that time.
like that.
2 out with the man at first. He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw.
He's safe.
He's in there easily as the throw
I don't know why
bounces on the
even
way
Navarro
down.
kind of threw
We
it
all know
away.
this team is
Jaso
struggling
threw
right
it
now. They're
away
on a
a
losing
lot
streak,
last
so
night.
when that's the
I
case,
don't know why they
sometimes
just
you
don't
need to be a
throw
little
right
bit
for
more
'em.
aggressive and
I
try
don't
to
know,
put
'cause
some pressure on
Forsythe's
your
playing
opponents.
second, or-
Stolen bases are a good
That's
way
just
of doing
kinda
that,
weird.
so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, this is what they didn't do yesterday. Execute with runners in scoring position. So now you got a chance. Here it is already in this ball game. You got a guy sitting there in scoring position. Drive him in. Execute.
And
There you
we'll have
go.
to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Astros leave 1, and now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Colin McHugh, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's been really good. He's got 2 wins in the last 3 starts. His team's had an opportunity to be in the game deep and late, and he's walked away, like I said, with 2 wins. So let's see if he's able to get 3 wins in 4 starts after this outing.
Here's Matt Joyce now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading off
first.
for the Rays, left fielder, Matt
Joyce has been doing real good so far to start off the year with 7 jacks right now. He's actually leading American League with home runs right now, which is actually a scary thought.
And a ball 1-0. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, Matt, they're going through a little bit of a skid right now. Not playing real
great.
well, but you kind of expect that. But you look for something to ignite them, to pull it out of it, win a game, and just really, this is when you really have to think about one game at a time to pull you out of it.
And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Should have took that one. I started to and just, I don't know, I messed up there.
And the pitch. This is hit. The moves
Good hit.
over. 1 out.
Just the pitch was up a little bit. I had to try to make contact.
Now a
was
moment
down
here
2
in St.
strikes.
Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Matt, this lineup has been on fire. Everybody's hitting from top to bottom. I don't know how you get them out right now. If you roll the ball up there, they'll probably golf it out of the ballpark. They've been that hot.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. First shot for him here
Once
as he
again,
comes
they
in
ain't gonna
currently
show
leading the
Zobrist's
junior
stat.
circuit in hitting.
The game glitches there. I don't know why. I mean, the disc's in perfect condition. I don't know why it does that. Maybe because his batting average is so high right now. He's hitting at 500.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Jumped
no
ahead with
strike.
strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights-out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
That was a good pitch. I should have known better not to swing at that.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a slider gets
swing at
away
that.
from him here
Almost
as it
hit me
just
in the
about
toe.
got him in the ankle.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Swing and a looper to left. Bourbon
Gonna be a
ranging
base hit
forward,
for
but he
Zobrist.
won't get there. It falls in.
Well, there's an opposite field base hit right there. He's off to a great start here in April, and maybe that's why, because he's using the whole entire ballpark, the whole field.
it's just going his way right now. I mean, there's been sometimes he's kind of struggles a little bit, but Zobrist has been pretty spot on.
Standing in now, Evan Longoria, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 289 is the average coming in. 3 homers and 17 RBIs.
A little slow, but pretty good to start out the year. RBIs.
Longoria waiting on the 1-0. Out into right center. Well hit.
You might get another one right here.
Zobrist is on his way home. And not in time as the run scores.
This is a continuation of the great at-bats we saw in last night's game when they lit it up, seemingly scoring at will. Now that double brings in a run for an early lead here. They just keep on keeping on.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
Oh. Almost a home, just off the wall.
And
that's going to be another double.
Second, and he will pull into second with an RBI double.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
Digging in the switch hitter, Trey Barnett. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now.
Yeah, right now, Barnett, he's kind of came to life a little bit here in the last week or so on the show here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky on the mound, I'd have to think you'd have to throw him a strike right here. He hasn't proven to me that he can even get within the zone yet.
What makes you say that?
Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Bourbon sprinting after it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third.
Yeah.
And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Good try.
Striding into the box, Logan Forsythe.
Logan had a
and
pretty
he's one
good
to watch
game
out
last
for.
night.
A 7-game hitting streak coming in.
He ain't doing too bad. He's not Zobrist, but he's not doing too bad. Batting average is good. Be nice to have a little more RBIs though.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Oh, I got your approval, huh?
Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
McHugh pauses. 1-2 on its way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A two-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired.
I didn't think that pitch was going to be there.
So it's 2 runs
but
on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left
on. Still a good
on.
start, though.
We'll head to the 2nd inning here in St. Pete. Tampa Bay leads this one 2-0. Stepping in, Evan Snead. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Snead.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
That was right there. I don't know why the ump ain't giving me a call right there.
Pitches like that, you got to be a little frustrated. He's sitting now 2-0 instead of maybe 1-1, and you can nibble the at-bat a little bit more.
And that's in there, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Just got a piece up the line, but that one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, let's take a look at the Rays defense, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Where are we moving to?
Stepping into the box, Gerald Smith. Into the windup and the pitch. Just short, hit hard. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 7th, right fielder, Ryan Caruso.
Now in the box, Ryan Caruso. He's hit the ground running right out of spring training, entering this one with a batting average over 300. This ball will be chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. Way out in front.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. How about that? 1, 2, 3 go the
Loney's
Astros.
doing pretty good
they
at
trail
first
things
this year.
here 2-0. Here's the first baseman, James Loney. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Baseman, James Loney.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is pulled into right. He dives. Did he catch that?
You got robbed there,
What
Loney.
a play there for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
You got robbed.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Right over the middle, knee high. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air. Snead into shallow left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 9th, catcher, Deoner Navarro.
Into the box now, Deoner Navarro. The early season numbers look very good as he is up over 400 here to begin the campaign. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Oh, he's just swinging the bat beautifully. What confidence
They're
to come to the
out throwing
ballpark
them
knowing
curves
you got
now.
a great streak going, you're swinging the bat well. It's fun watching him right now.
Ready for another chance? Matt Joyce. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit in the air out to left. Moving under it, Bourbon, and that's the 3rd out.
Good
so
try.
No runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We've played 2 full. The Rays are in front, 2-0. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian, and ready to start out the inning, the shortstop Jonathan Villar. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
Well, Matt, we've watched him struggle early, but you always talk about in-game adjustments. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They look more aggressive. They look like they've changed their whole game plan to come out now and start firing on all cylinders.
Into the box, Felipe Bourbon, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2.
Forsythe,
and
what
that's
are you
through
doing?
for a hit.
Well, I like that approach right there. Hard ground ball to right field. And come to the plate, you see the guy holding the runner at first and the second baseman double play depth. You create a hole right there and you try to shoot the ball right through it. Great execution.
That was blown all the way.
In now, Jose Altuve. Yes, he'll take a
Maybe
tough pitch
because
on
I'm
the
used
outside
to
part of the
Zobrist
plate
at
for
second.
strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. One strike now from Archer. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. He turns and goes to second, and they do get the out there. But no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 1-0 delivery. Lifted into center field. Kiermaier giving chase. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Castro.
First pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit.
Well, nice piece of hitting on that first pitch, but one thing that he didn't do is allow that base runner a chance to steal. He might have stole the bag, and now you're looking at maybe get him over or drive him in with the base hit.
Stepping in now, Chris Carter, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. First time up, he went down looking. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, he's really mixing them up nice. Slider away, and then comes back with a two-seamer in. Those balls are moving in opposite directions, and you're giving the hitter opposite things to look for.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
That guy is out of
forced to
danger.
settle for only the 1 run. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Rays lead it 2-1. Striding in once again,
And
Ben
leading off for the
Zobrist.
Rays,
He'll lead things off here in
the
this
shortstop,
1-run contest.
Ben Zobrist.
First delivery to him on the way. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Pollock racing back. But
almost
he
a
can't
home
get
run.
it as it's off the wall.
That was
And he
just
gets
right
in
off
there
the wall.
standing.
He
He's
said
got
it
himself
right.
a double.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2 and halfway to the cycle. Gave it a good ride, and that's the second time he's barreled up the ball. So he's seeing the ball really well. See if his teammates can pick him up and bring him home now.
Jeez,
Trying to
man.
pick things up where he left off, Evan Longoria. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. For Zobrist, he's at second with his 18th double of the year. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
I was thinking
Matt, I
of the
thought they were
curveball.
working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone.
That's
So
on
now
me.
he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you.
Yes, thank you for telling me.
A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
So with one
Right
gone now, let's
fielder,
take a look at the Rays'
Corey.
upcoming schedule for the week to follow,
Dickerson.
as we'll be here bringing you every game, every step of the way. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Excuse me. I'm really trying not to cough. It's just sometimes I can't control it. Come on, Dickerson.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
That was
Boy,
a
every
gold
pitcher
star
needs a
play
little bit of
there.
help. How about this?
Yeah,
This
the jump
infielder
probably
makes a
looked
terrific
like
catch
7,
on this
8
line
feet
drive,
there to catch that
probably
ball.
saving a run from scoring.
For sure that was going to be a base hit off the bat.
Digging in to try it again. Trey Barnett. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. McHugh pauses. First pitch on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. 3 innings complete. Tampa Bay leads this one 2-1. In now, Evan Snead. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Tight game so far.
Into the windup and the pitch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
1 strike.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's Archer on 1 and 2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Gerald Smith. This will go after the first pitch and
good
bounce
outing
it
for
into
Chris
foul
Archer
territory.
so far.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Standing in, Ryan Caruso. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pitch on the way. Tough slider down low for a strike. One run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a 3rd strike.
Ready with another 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Boy, he really hooked that one.
The next 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. Settling in now, Logan Forsythe comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Logan Forsythe.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike.
I didn't think he went around there, but okay.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out
for
at
the roll
first.
back just
One
a
away
little
now.
bit.
First baseman number 21.
I thought he might have could have beaten that out. Just didn't roll away from the pitcher enough.
Here's the first baseman, James Loney. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. To say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first. But, man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game.
Yeah, and we're still winning.
A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Come on. I know you want to throw me a good one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Under it, VR, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Pollard. And that retires the side. Down in order go the Rays. They lead it 2-1. Digging in for his second at bat, Jonathan VR. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
VR.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. One strike now from Archer. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
This guy's one of the great pitchers in the game. When he's pitching from 0-2 counts, hitters don't have a chance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Kiermaier comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder Felipe Bourbon.
Digging in, Felipe Bourbon. Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hard on the ground toward short. Zobrist is there. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Taken in by Forsythe. Throw on to Loney will take care of him at first, and the side is retired.
Pretty
1,
brisk
2,
game,
3
not
go
a
the
whole lot of
Astros.
offense.
They still trail it here 2-1.
If this is a pitching and defense game, then this is a game for you.
Here's the catcher, Deoner Navarro. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Deoner Navarro.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Here's a drive out to left center field.
That might be a double.
Legs churning. He's headed for second.
It's going to be a double.
And he will pull into second.
Good way to start the inning. Navarro, he's been doing real good. So
as the second
I'm not
leadoff man,
surprised.
and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Here's Matt Joyce now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
That could change. He can get a base hit right here.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw.
Or home
On the
run,
stretch.
that would be nice.
And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. For Navarro, it's his 4th double here in this early part of the year. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering
He
line.
hit that
It's a
one
deep
good
left
on the
field.
button.
This ball is gone. A home run.
That's what we've been looking for.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him. And Tampa Bay has taken a 4-1 lead.
I said home run, and he did it.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he
I don't
homered
always
yesterday,
happen, but
so
it
you know
happened
he's
right
locked
there.
in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. As he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be
That's
extra
going to be
bases.
another double.
Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Here's Astros manager Bo Porter now on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Brad Peacock is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Peacock.
In now, Evan Longoria. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. Nothing in
Fooled
1.
me there with that
He's 1 for
changeup.
2 in this one. From the stretch. And there's ball 1.
Man, he wanted
that
that pitch,
was
and I
actually
can't
cutting
blame
it
him. When you're
close.
facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike.
got
It's
robbed
0-2
there,
instead of
homeboy.
1-1.
I'll take it.
4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he misses again. Ball 3.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corner.
Why? Give it to him. I dare you.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Now a ball pulled deep down the left field line, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
Guess I shouldn't
That's
have
the
challenged
best pitch
him
in
there.
baseball right there with 2 strikes.
Oh,
that
well.
elevated
The right
fastball.
fielder, number
Every
10,
hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field
That's
corner.
a good
If it
hit.
stays there, it's gone. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow.
There you go.
So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 3 here in the early going.
6-1.
And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, it's one thing to make a mistake pitch and have a guy blasting him for a homer. In that case, you know it's your fault. But here, he just barely gets enough of it to the opposite field, and it's gone. Great swing and all, but as a pitcher, that's a tough one to swallow.
Into the box, Trey Barnett, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Well, that bat sucks.
Now batting, Logan Forsythe. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Four runs here in this half inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning.
And this is going to be a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. There is Altuve. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies.
Yeah, that was a
5
pretty
innings
good
complete.
inning overall,
The
though.
Rays are in front, 6-1. Ready for another shot now, A.J. Pollock. And through
Leading off
5
for
turns
Houston,
at bat, they've only mustered a
center
total
fielder,
of
number
3
11,
hits. Not terrible,
A.J.
but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Why, I did last
Ready with the
night.
first pitch. Here it comes. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
Oh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
The windup and the 0-1. skied into straightaway
For
right.
one thing, at least so far, at least this has been a great outing by
Dickerson is there to put
Archer.
it away for out number 1.
good way to pick up our
The
bullpen
batter,
that
number
actually
15,
worked over last
catcher
night.
Jason Castro.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair?
That's a fair.
And
That's a
now this will
ground
get
rule double.
over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
That is what every hitting coach in the game teaches you to do. Don't ever try and do too much with a pitch. Just use the whole field and go with the pitch wherever you can. Pushes it down the line, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Here's Chris Carter now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Grounded to short. Taken in by Zobrist. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Evan Snead.
Riding in once again, Evan Snead. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
2 out here and a runner at second. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Houston. They trail 6-1. Ready once again, James
And
Loney.
leading off
He
for
started
the
out the
Rays,
evening 0 for 2 so
first
far.
baseman, James Loney.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called, and a questionable first out of the inning.
Okay.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Kevin Kiermaier started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1.
I didn't like it in that spot.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tap down the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Right side, hit hard.
That's a base hit.
And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Well, that base hit right there is his 12th game. He's got a base hit now in a row. You start thinking about it. Everybody around the country is paying a little more attention to him. This is where the pressure starts to mount. Let's see how long he can carry this streak.
Stepping in now, Deoner Navarro, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground.
I do that.
Snead is over now, and he's got it for out number 2.
Yeah, really.
The left fielder, number 20.
I just didn't think it was going to go up that high.
Digging in and looking for more.
Until it got there, and I already done
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
The 1-0 delivery. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all.
Looking good for
it was
Houston
over his head
right now.
before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ben Zobrist. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important. To get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Now a check swing. The appeal down to Earl Hendricks at third. No swing. It's ball 1. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Second and third, 2 away. Drilled on the ground to short. VR scoops it up onto first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired.
Good try.
Rays strand a pair.
Still got
they
a good
hold on
lead,
to their
though.
6-1 lead. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gerald Smith. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Gerald Smith.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit hard up the middle. Zobrist has it. The throw pulls Loney off the bag, and they can't get it out on the play.
That's kind of an odd play by
single. Was he
Loney.
flying down the line or what? But man, you used to say, hey, he's smelling that base hit right there. He was digging for that hit.
Digging in once again, Ryan Caruso. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Soft liner to the left side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
2 strikes and he hits it in the left field. You couldn't hit a sand wedge better than that ball was placed right there.
Shortstop, Jonathan VR.
Oh, that's not quite good.
Into the box now, Jonathan VR. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
In now, Felipe Borbon, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Line to the right side.
Good catch,
But
Malone.
Loney's able to get his glove up and take it in, and that ends the inning. When we come back, Evan Longoria will start things off. It is stretch time here in Tampa. We'll stretch with them. It's the Rays 6 and the Astros 1. And here is Evan Longoria. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Evan Longoria.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Caruso is there, 1 away.
That's one of those tough
right
luck
fielder,
outs that'll
number
drive you
10.
crazy as a
Good
hitter.
hit.
He
Just
drove
right
that
after him,
fastball,
huh?
but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit ball to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Trey Barnett.
Good try. I thought it might have got
Ready for another chance. Trey Barnett.
Good job by the shortstop.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th.
Well, not a pretty good outing by
Rays go in
Barnett.
order, 1, 2, 3.
I was
They
hoping he
lead
might
it 6-1.
get us some hits and runs, but either way, we don't need it. We're still leading 6-1 after 7, so still not bad by us so
Here's the
far.
second baseman, Jose
Archer's
Altuve.
been
He leads
outstanding
off their
so
half
far.
of the
Now for
8th,
Houston.
and they've been unable to get
Second
that starter
baseman,
out of the game to this
Jose
point.
Yeah, he
Altuve.
settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys
We're
gave
in
him
the
to
8th
take
now.
some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
I'm going to start warming up the pen now because I may not let Archer pitch tonight. because his pitch count ain't really getting up, but his stamina is getting low. I'll let Boxberger maybe go out there. This ain't really a save situation, so I'm not going
Hit on the ground
to worry
short.
about McGee as well as he needs a day off.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. There's our line score for the ball game thus far. We're in the 8th from Tropicana Field with Tampa Bay on top and trying to hold on. Digging in to try it again, A.J. Pollock. He hit a sac fly earlier. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
At the plate, Jason Castro. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Come on, Archer. I need you here.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Dickerson's there. And that retires the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Ben Casto
comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Logan Forsythe.
Logan Forsythe is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Have you ever tried to watch a ball and have something in your eye and you can't see it?
1-1. Here it is. Now hit on a line here to the left side, but right to the shortstop VR. Well, he got a lot of that ball, but nothing to show for it to start the home 8.
Looney.
Here's the first baseman, James Loney. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And the pitch. And a good cut by Loney, but he didn't get it, and quickly it's 0-2 now.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow.
I had to try to fight
Bone comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder Kevin Kiermaier.
Well, it looks like we ain't going to get any insurance here unless something
Standing in,
happens.
Kevin Kiermaier. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Here's the 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Curveball that time, not even close.
That
Give me
curveball is
a
a pitch
pitch
you have
in
to
the
get on
zone.
top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
I know you want to. Yeah, really.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes.
That almost
Look
came
out.
in on
Don't
him.
want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
Good
Down in order
changeup.
go
They
the
sure
Rays.
thrown us a lot of
They hold on
changeups
to their
today.
6-1 lead. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show from inside the Trop as you get a nice look outdoors at some of the activity in nearby Tampa. Here's Chris Carter now.
St.
He's got a
Petersburg,
cleanup
not
in this
Tampa,
one,
you
but we'll
schmuck.
get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Well, let's see what Archer can do.
First delivery to him on the way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. And that misses. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat is this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the
Bye,
game.
Carter.
Now batting, third baseman, Evan Sneed.
So what do you think there, JoJo?
Settling in now, Evan
I think we need
Sneed,
2 more
0
outs
for
and
3
we
with a
can walk
couple of
away with a
strikeouts
W.
for him to this point in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Oh no. Hey, this is not good. I guess something's wrong with Archer's wrist, so
Brad Boxberger.
I guess I shouldn't have tried to milk him
following
just
the
a little
injury.
longer.
He'll get as many warm-up tosses as he needs as a result.
So good thing I had Boxberger warming up. Let's hope it's nothing lengthy. He said it could be a DL lengthy, so let's hope it's not. If not, it could be a little bit of a hole, at least in our rotation. So we'll just see. Let Boxberger throw a couple warm-up tosses and we'll go back to play. So close. I thought Archer could get the full game gym, just 2 out shy. But I do hope he's okay, at least for our sake. If not, that'll put a little hole in us. I don't think it'll be a major hole. If we have to, we can put Colome in to take over for so. I just hope it don't come to that. Because we really can use Archer. Or we really need Archer, I should say. Shouldn't say could use, we need Archer. But his pitch count really wasn't up that bad, and he still had a little bit left in the tank, so that's just unfortunate, you know. I can't say that I milked him too long. I mean, he did real good. I'm not sure what his K count was, but it had to be 7-8 Ks. He picked us up in a big way, saving in our bullpen. So it's a great outing. That's just, I'm actually lost for words. I don't know what else to say. One more pitch. There we go.
Smoke toward the hole. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Well, sometimes you make the perfect pitch and you still give up a base hit. That ball's down, and he just scooped it out and drove it through the infield.
Game here. Oh, this guy could be a double play.
Stepping in now, Gerald Smith. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. The changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Navarro the sign, the 1-1. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Snead rounds the corner and is headed home. Now the relay home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout.
We might need
we'll
to
see
get
if they can
someone
build on
else
it and
in the
maybe
pen
get back
zone.
into this thing.
I did not go according to plan. I don't really want to
into
use
the box now. Ryan
maybe
Caruso.
he really needs
And that misses for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
outings have been. He's been pitching a couple of games lately, so I want to give him a little time.
The 1-0 delivery. And this is a
Cameron's
fastball
like
that's right on the
halfway,
black,
so
but ruled a
I
ball.
really
It's
don't
2-0
want to
now.
use him.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there.
Come on,
as a
box
reliever,
splitter.
you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. Jonathan
Don't
Villar
put him on for
waits
this
on
guy.
deck. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch.
Full count.
Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball.
That's 4 foul balls in a
He just
row. He's
doesn't wanna go
battling, no
out.
doubt.
making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar.
Well, with him on
and these
first
guys
base,
are making a little
that
push here. You have to like the
kinda
effort
helps us
despite the
to-
odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt.
In a
Look, they
way.
still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll
Oh,
hold off on the
come
slider
on.
here to
That's-
start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Let's
Hey,
not
this
drink in
game
the
is
zone
getting
now.
interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Runners are
Double
at first
play,
and second
come
with
on.
1 away. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. Now another 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Kiermaier on the run. He can't get there as it falls in. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody
was
moves
kinda
up a
sloppy.
base,
I
and
thought
they're
maybe he was
loaded
gonna
with
run
1
home.
away.
Up next for
Striding
the
into the
Astros.
box, Felipe
fielder,
Bourbon.
Felipe
He represents the
Come on,
potential
guys.
tying run if he can launch one
This
or
is gonna
find a
be
way around the
disastrous.
bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Maybe I might need you
Now
after
action
all.
in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
This is line to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run
Sacrifice,
scores.
but
Boy, this one
We
looked
got
like
him
it
out.
was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Into the box, Jose Altuve, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 0-1. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Caruso rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner scores from second. And the second run is across as well, and all of a sudden it's a 6-5 ball game now.
Well, that's a
Okay.
big base hit
I
right
need
there.
to
They
put
continue
McGee
to
in.
just chip
I
away
gotta
at
put
you.
someone else
Now the
in.
tying run is on base.
this is a nightmare right now.
Jake McGee.
Sorry, McGee. I knew
Anderson
you would.
try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Sorry you didn't get your day off. We gotta put this game away right here. Boxberger just didn't have it today. He tried, he just didn't have it. Let McGee throw these warm-up pitches and we'll resume play here. This has to be a nightmare right now. Well, a little entertaining inning for everybody. I sure didn't plan this. But with Archer's injury, it kind of put a little blow on us. Because I thought for sure he can close the game out. 3 more pitches and we'll resume play here. I hope McGee can get this last out. That's all I'm asking for right now. I hope y'all are enjoying the video here, and please give it a like, everybody. I'm putting time and effort for these videos for you guys to try to entertain you all, so please give it a like, as well as this ain't free to try to broadcast. You know, I gotta use my internet to try to broadcast these videos for y'all, so I'm using my data for this. So here we go.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollard, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right
97.
down the pipe. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Cutter low, 1-1.
Come on, McGee.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And now this crowd, estimated at around 26,000 fans, comes to their feet. A fastball that just misses inside.
Come on, one more.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first for the out.
Well, we just barely held on to win that
4
one.
wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Chris Archer notches his 3rd win of the year, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work.
Hey, he looks fine right there.
Colin McHugh
Maybe he'll be all
only
right.
able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss.
If he wasn't fine,
so
he'd be
that's
in
a
the
wrap
locker room
here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
As we'll get on to the highlights here.
The final line score for our
It was a pretty good game. We
for the victorious Rays.
came out
6
early
runs,
and got an early
11 hits,
lead.
no errors.
Our
They
runs
left 5
came
men on
most in
base.
the 6th inning when we had 2 home
For
runs.
the Astros,
So
5 runs, 10 hits,
that was good
no
for
errors.
us. And
They left 6 men on base.
yeah. I mean, I
Time of
can't
the ball
really
game,
say
3 hours
anything
and
different. We
31
played real good, and Archer just was
Again, we remind you
fantastic
for
out
your
there,
next
and
trip to
he
Tropicana Field that all
did
vehicles
kind
with
of,
4 or
in a
more
way,
passengers receive free parking
help
all
us to
season long.
keep out of the
Also, a
bullpen, but his
reminder that
injury
extra PSTA buses
did
for routes
put us
18,
in the
32,
pen.
and
I was kind
74
of hoping that
can be picked up outside the stadium.
Boxberger can finish it off, and I don't know, it just wasn't on cue today, and it happens, and I don't have nothing else to say on that front, but I'm happy that McGee got the save and he was able to close it out for us, get us that last out. We really needed that, so yeah, there's just nothing else I can really say. We did good and we got the victory. So that's pretty much it as we roll out these last finishes of the highlight reel here for you guys. And this has been a presentation of MLB 17 The Show here on the Viper TV here. And no copyright material from the Viper TV is allowed to be published on any other YouTube channel unless written consent from the Viper TV. Otherwise, any other content broadcasted on any YouTube video is prohibited and will be reported otherwise. So I hope you enjoyed the game, everybody, and I will see you guys for game number 2. That probably will come tomorrow. I'm actually getting kind of tired right now, so it'll probably come tomorrow. So hope you enjoyed the game, if it was to your outcome or not. And have a good night, everybody, and see ya.